These bees had become so lazy that instead of collecting honey through their own hard work, they stole a large bowl of honey. This allowed them to complete a whole year's work in a single day. A few days earlier, a bee was diligently collecting honey, which took her a considerable amount of time to gather even a small amount. As she was returning home with the honey, she spotted a table outside a restaurant where a large quantity of honey was kept. Seeing this, the bee came up with a plan. She immediately flew back to her hive. On the way, she saw a stop sign and stopped, as she didn't want to risk her life by breaking traffic rules. As soon as the car passed, she resumed her journey home. Upon reaching the hive, she loudly announced her discovery, causing the other bees to come out of their chambers. The bee then explained her plan to steal the honey, and everyone agreed. They set off to steal the honey, but on the way, they encountered the same stop sign again. This forced all the bees to stop. Once the car passed, they quickly moved towards the honey, fearing that another swarm might take it if they delayed. Finally, when they reached the table, they were overjoyed to see the sweet honey. They lifted a large bowl full of honey and fled. However, the bowl of honey was so heavy that they had to stop near the same stop sign. During this break, they regained some energy, and after the car passed, they continued their journey home. Upon reaching the hive, they poured all the honey inside through a small chimney. After the bowl was completely empty, they dutifully threw it in the trash can. Now, looking at all these empty containers, you can imagine how much honey they must have stolen.